welcome back to my channel. My name is Louise and this is Louise's Lifestyle. Thank you for joining me. So today's video is about my wish list of tropical plants that I'm hoping to get some, if not all, on my next trip abroad. So those of you who follow my channel, you know I do like to grow tropical plants. Some of these I bought, and some of these have been grown from seed. And I have a wish list of tropical plants, that I've tried to grow but not been successful. And this is why I want to get some more sort of not fully grown but at least semi-mature plants on my next visit to Bangladesh. So I've got a sort of wish list that I have of certain tropical plants I'd like to grow and bring them here to the UK. So on my last visit there, it was back in 2022, I did prepare them, obviously, to bring them back. I removed the soil. This was done the night before I was flying out, so packaging them, I removed the soil because of the weight issue, because soil obviously carries more weight than bare root, and I bare rooted the plants, and I didn't repot them there. I just bare rooted them, soaked them in water, and then wrapped wet or moist tissue around all the roots, and wrapped polythene over that, over the leaves, etc., so that they wouldn't lose, they wouldn't dry out and they wouldn't lose moisture. So the majority of them survived for the first year, but then they started to die off. I did bring back some citrus, and I'm not sure whether I will bring back citrus again, because the citrus over there, the young saplings, were newly grafted and they hadn't really formed, a full sort of graft on them. They were still wrapped in the polythene, with the grafting tape. So, and maybe the conditions here that I had them in, the soil I put them in, the watering regime didn't suit them at all. So what I've done this time is I thought I will reduce the amount of plants that I brought back. Probably brought back at least 20-25 plants. I wasn't going to keep all of them. I was hoping if people were interested that they would buy them, etc. So this wish list is shorter than the amount of plants that I brought back last time, and I'll start off with the main one. And what I'll do is I'll be putting up I'll be putting up just the image of the plants, and then go through why I want that particular plant. So the first one I would like to get top of my list is the purple guava, or red Malaysian guava. Different names in different countries. They call it black diamond guava in other countries. So purple guava has been on my list for a long time now, because I've tried to grow it from seed, and it's on the playlist, the purple guava. I did get them to germinate, but I just could not get them to survive. And the only surviving one that I had in the grow tent sadly died last month. So definitely would love to get the purple guava. Don't know how much they are and where I'm going to get them from, but I have seen some nurseries on YouTube have advertised nurseries in Dhaka, Bangladesh, where they have this plant. So that's top of the list. The next one is the variegated guava, and I came across that when I was watching a nursery, Dhaka nursery, that had the variegated guava. Excuse me. They didn't have many plants, but they definitely had them, and they were fruiting as well. And the fruit had variegated stripes on it. It looked really, really stunning plant. So that's the second one. And the third one is also a guava. And this is the pink guava, the Thai pink guava. And I've actually got one seedling growing in my grow tent. And I've also got the one that's growing in the bathroom. That's an Egyptian white guava. So if I can get a white guava as well, sort of, it will be in there, you know, on the list. And I'm hoping to get kind of mature-ish plants that have reached flowering stage. So, you know, if you've got flower buds on them, that's the height as well will be an issue. So if they're too big, I won't be able to bring them back. So maybe around the 2 foot mark will be the maximum height I can bring back these plants. And the space in my suitcase, obviously, if I can squeeze them in, yeah, because they'll be holding soil as well. So I've got to take into account the weight issue of how many of each of these plants I can bring back. The next one, number 4, is jackfruit. So jackfruit, as some of you who follow my channel will know, I've tried to grow from seed, and this year so far I've got one that's around the 6 or 7 month mark, and I'm hoping that will continue to grow. But I would like to get a sort of fruiting specimen. I know that's probably a bit of a big ask, but a fruiting specimen would be great. Obviously dwarf in size. So yeah, jackfruit, maybe 1 or 2 varieties. And also if I can get the fruit, well, when I go there, the fruit may not be in season, but I'm hoping if I can get hold of a fruit, I can collect the seeds of that fruit and try growing some more seedlings. Durian. So a durian is not really grown that widely in Bangladesh, but some nurseries do stock it. So if I can get a durian, I've seen they are quite expensive compared to the other tropical plants in their nurseries. For Bangladesh anyway, you know, pretty expensive. And so yeah, I may bring back a durian if I can get one. And number 6 is jujube, or buroi as they call it in Bangladesh. So I had a jujube plant from Jurassic Plants. Excuse me. It didn't grow very well for me at all. I think it was the Dong variety, and yeah, so it failed miserably in my hands. But see if I can get a more mature plant, because the one I got from Jurassic Plants was very, very small. Next is mango, number 7, mango. Now to see if I can get sort of dwarf varieties, or, you know, smallish jackfruit plants that have flowered. So I want all of these plants that I'm hoping to bring back to be of flowering age. So yeah, it's going to be tricky, but we'll just have to see if I can get 1 or 2 varieties of mango. Number 8 is sapodilla, or chiku as it's known. You know, a sort of common name is chiku. Like to get a sapodilla. I did get one last time. It was a grafted variety, and I'm trying to avoid grafts, so if I can find any that are air layers, that would be great, but we'll just have to see. Number 9 is jaboticaba. Jaboticaba, I saw that on a nursery, a Bangladeshi nursery, where they had this plant. Now, it was a pretty big tree, but they said that they weren't going to take cuttings from it. So whether that's still available, jaboticaba. And then the next one is the peppercorn, Piper nigrum. So although I have a Piper nigrum plant, so I've had it for the past, 6 years now. It's never sort of fruited. It did fruit when I got it first, but unfortunately it's not flowered or fruited since. So I'd like to get another variety of peppercorn. And as they are in the same family, beetle leaf or pan, there's another one that I would like to get. If I could get a different variety from the ones like this. This is the Banglapan. There are different varieties of beetle leaf, so I'd like to get another. And also I'd like to get, if possible, a couple of varieties of banana and add it to my collection and see if I can grow them on here. And then last but not least, number 13, not unlucky 13, cherimoya, if possible. The last time I brought back plants, the cherimoya that I brought back had no leaves on it to start with. It was delivered without any leaves. And unfortunately, at that time, my husband became ill, so I couldn't chase up with the nursery to get a replacement, etc. So this time I'm hoping if I can go to a nursery, see it for myself and bring it back rather than waiting for someone to deliver it and not seeing the plant. So there's my list. I hope everyone's enjoyed the video. If you haven't, please don't say you haven't enjoyed the video, but like and subscribe and share with your friends. Thanks very much for watching. Take care. Bye bye.